There is someone who is basically, it's like they're destroying themselves. It's because of what happened between a connection that they had. This could be, what is this? Two of Wands. Somebody only sees somebody as friends. And the other person, so let's say this Queen of Pentacles. Let's say this Queen of Pentacles liked somebody and this person doesn't really see them like that. They just see them as a friend. And this Queen of Pentacles is like, it's almost like, I want to say she, but it doesn't have to be. It's like, I'll just say she, because I keep getting she. It's like she's regretting wasting time on somebody. Now, with this Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, she's had opportunities. She's had signals, you know. She feels a strong connection, but the way I'm kind of getting it is it's almost like an obsession. It's like when people see things that they want to see that aren't there. I've been like that before, where it's just like, you know, if I like somebody and I think that every action that they're doing, and I'm analyzing every action. I've done that before. I think probably we all have. That's what somebody did, and somebody has wasted a lot of time on somebody that, did they mislead them? I don't know. Maybe they could have. Maybe they kind of were flirty. I mean, and that's kind of like, oh, that's another whole story. But, you know, sometimes people are, you know, they're not flirting. I've had that also happen to me before. People think I'm flirting with them, and I'm not flirting. Sometimes I'm just really, really nice and really polite, like a gentleman. You know, it doesn't mean that I like you. It's just how I am with everyone. So, you know, and that could be how this person is. They're like, I'm like this with everyone. Why did you see something more? You know, is kind of what I'm getting. Ace of Pentacles. Emperor. Look at that. Seven of Swords. Ooh, Nine of Swords. So somebody did something based on another person. Now, I don't know if that's exactly what it is, because I feel like there could be a hint to something else. It is possible that the person could have misled, but I don't know. What I'm kind of getting is this person's kind of like that with everyone. So if it is something like that, this person does it, you know, a lot of people do that. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but a lot of people do that. They'll, in order to get something out of somebody, and they just do that with everyone. Basically, somebody saw something that really wasn't there. All right. Now, this person could have been waiting for this person to make a move on them, and why aren't they making a move? Yada, yada, yada. I tell you what I'm getting. I keep getting that all the flags were there. All the red flags were there. You know, that maybe this person was talking to other people. Person probably even got jealous, you know. It's like that. It was almost like a low-key, I'm kind of getting like a low-key obsession that somebody had, or like an infatuation. And what this Seven of Swords is, you know, this person's like, you know, you fooled yourself. You fooled yourself is kind of how I'm getting it. All right. Anyway. I don't think this is going to be a very long reading. Hermit. Okay. Doesn't seem like it's anything really like, Justice. Okay. That's interesting. Whoever you are, you know, whatever it was that you lost, because I'm kind of getting somebody like probably invested in something. So I'm getting a whole bunch of different stuff. So it's like, example, people will purchase things from people that they find attractive. It's something about attraction. It's something very shallow that a lot of people probably are, you know, unknowing that they're doing it. Example, you go to a grocery store. You have two checkout lines that are open. One has somebody who's young and very attractive, and another one you have somebody that's older, you know. You see what I'm getting at? Some people, which line would certain people opt to take when they're both, of equal performance? Okay. I don't know if that was a good enough example. There are people who they'll purchase services through people that they find attractive physically. You could have somebody who's very attractive who provides a certain service, and then you could have somebody else who is incredibly, has so many years of experience, and they have this and that, and they're incredibly good at what they do. And that person could be overlooked. They provide the same service. This person could even be even far better. But people overlook the qualifications because of the appearance. And they'll go to this person because, they just like the way that they look. I hope I'm making sense. That's how it's being presented to me with this. All right. So with that in mind, somebody probably gave this person money, probably, tried to start a business with them, probably tried to, I don't know. I think, it's kind of what I'm getting. So somebody was just basically investing, okay, in the wrong thing, and they fooled themselves, okay? Now, what I'm seeing is, whoever this is, they could be really reflecting on whatever it was. It's very possible that somebody could have turned down other opportunities that they had while waiting for this, or waiting for this to bear fruit, but nothing ever really came to fruition with it. And now this person just kind of feels stuck, and they're just like, it's like, I'm kind of getting, I feel like an ASS hole. That's what somebody's saying to themselves, like, why was I so stupid? So that somebody could be kind of going through that, reflecting on that. This could also be, I'll tell you what else I'm getting. I'll just say somebody's learning a very hard lesson. Somebody's learning a very hard lesson about where they lay their loyalty, their passion, their drive, and their motivation, and what it's based on. I kind of feel like it's, I tell you what, okay, I'm going to tell you what I get. Whenever I get messages, I have to say it. What I'm getting is this is kind of like being thrown back at somebody. So whoever this person is probably treated somebody else like that in the past, and now it's being done to them. And I know that that's kind of been the theme that's going around, but lately that seems to be what's going on. If you're heightened and you're aware and you're cognizant, you kind of see that kind of playing out in people's lives, But that's kind of what I'm getting. So somebody could even be reflecting on a past situation that they did to somebody else, and it was just kind of the same thing. So it's like, dog eat dog, is kind of how I'm getting it. However, somebody may, there's something feels unfinished here. I'm trying to wrap this up because it's not like it's even like a big, well, to this person it's a big deal. So I don't mean it like that. But something kind of keeps wanting me to dig, and I'm just like, I'm kind of done with this. That's kind of what it is. I kind of like, I'm done with this, whether somebody's saying that or thinking that. Because I'm like really done with this reading, and I feel like but something's like, no, keep going. Let's talk about this a little bit more, is what I'm getting. So that could be what somebody's going through. Somebody could be having that conversation with somebody. Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, Four of Wands in reverse. Hold on. This is getting complicated. Why is it so complicated? Somebody's making things far more complicated than they have to be. It's like it is what it is. It just is what it is. Why are you making it complicated? All right, on a side note, somebody has lost. Now, somebody could have lost an opportunity with somebody that they really wanted. Maybe they didn't get it. Whether it's this person, no, it's not this person, it's somebody else. So they went, it's that same story. It's that same tired story that keeps going around. Why do we keep getting this repeating story? When can we get rid of this energy? When can we get rid of this energy? How do we get rid of, how do we get this energy out of here? Please. All right. Is that, that's never going to, no. So, it's like somebody wants to talk to somebody. I mean, somebody needs to talk to somebody. They probably need to talk to a counselor or something like that. Okay? Maybe somebody could be being encouraged to talk to somebody, because whoever this person is, this is on the outside. I don't know how this person ties into this scenario. But it's like this person wants to talk to this person. So this person wants to explain to this person. So why does this person want to explain to this person? So this person left this person for this, to wait for this something to happen with this person. So however the dynamic of this, whether it was romantic, friendship, or whatever, because I mean, I've had that happen with, in relationships. I've had it happen with friends, people I was going to start things with, and then they just kind of went off with somebody else. I mean, I've even had friends, where it's like, they had, you have a good friendship, and then they meet somebody new, and then they kind of like stop hanging with you, and then they go, I've had that, several times in my life. We all have. So this isn't always going to be romantic, but let's say you and somebody, maybe had plans to do something together, and then somebody else kind of came in and lured them away for whatever reason. It could have been involving money. So maybe somebody saw that this other person has more money, or maybe they have a better presentation, because that feels like it's the theme, so somebody had, they chose what looked better, but it wasn't better. It wasn't quality work, I keep getting a visual of like the, going into a grocery line, to check out. I keep getting that visual, and one person, and I'm not saying anything bad, but this is how it's being presented to me. You have somebody who could be, attractive, maybe younger. They're playing on their phone. They're really probably kind of snarky, have a bad attitude. And then you have somebody over here who's very, very sweet, who knows what they're doing. They're older, maybe they're just, whatever. And somebody goes into this line, and they're disappointed because this person doesn't really care about bagging their groceries. They don't, they're paying attention to their phone. They're doing everything else. They're not even saying hi to you. They're not greeting you or anything like that. Whereas you would have had such quality, whatever I'm trying to say, okay? Let's say you would have had a better quality, experience going in the line that, but that's how it's being presented to me, all right? So somebody's upset because they chose the wrong option that just looked good. It just looked better, okay? All right. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Oh. Four of Pentacles. So the reason is, now this person wants to, so, all right, so here we go. If somebody comes back, they left you because they went to somebody else, whatever the dynamic was, friends or whatever, you kind of like saw their true colors. You saw that they were doing things for shallow reasons. And they weren't really, they put your heart on the line based on something that was very selfish, or they thought that they would get it's like the get rich quick scheme. It's everybody seems to fall for it. And, I mean, I guess there's people that have been successful with those things, but I've never seen anyone personally. I mean, I don't know of anything, but it's like the get rich quick scheme. Somebody could have even gone through something like that. It's kind of how it's being presented. So now this person's like, well, this didn't, Because people don't want to do any work. They don't want to put in any work. They don't want to grow through the experience. They don't want to learn any knowledge along the way. There's so much when you take time into getting to know something, learning something in and out, through and through, you experience the loss through it, so then you learn what not to do so that you don't experience more loss. So it's kind of like you have to go through the process with everything in life. Everything takes time so that you understand everything about it and you keep going towards it. You don't just say, well, this didn't work, so I'm going to go off here. If it's something that you're passionate about, it's something that you want, you continue to work at it and you're going to find flaws. Nothing's ever perfect. You're going to find flaws in whatever it is. You just have to keep moving forward and you learn from those mistakes and you correct them so that it works completely perfect, and you get the get rich quick thing. It's almost like, losing weight really, really quick. If that's your goal, losing weight really quick. I want to take this pill. I don't want to do any work. I don't want to be healthy. I don't want to eat healthy. I just want this pill that's just going to drop all the weight. I don't want to grow through the experience, it's also like, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to learn anything. I just want the quick information. Just give me the quick information so I know. I don't care that it took you 30 years to learn whatever you learned. Just give it to me in 30 seconds. I don't want to learn anything. I don't want to grow. I don't want anything about me to change, even though I know I need to change and I have problems throughout my life. I don't want to actually do the work to change. I just want the answers. Just give me the answers and let's just go on about our day. It's the attitude that I'm kind of getting with this. And that leads to an unsuccessful, unhappy, unloving, shallow life. Okay? So whoever this person is, the get rich quick person, whether it was in relationship, whether it was in business, friendship, they wanted to fast track to something that looked better and they ditched somebody else. And this person, they probably really hurt this person, whoever it is. And now this person is becoming successful. In fact, everyone's fighting over this person. People are fighting over this Nine of Pentacles. They're fighting. I mean, they're just like, everyone wants a piece of this person. And now they're just like, well, it's like, wah, wah, wah. That's what I'm hearing. Anyway, I mean, I'm not making fun of it, but, that's just kind of how life is. So hopefully, through everything I just said, hopefully they learn through this experience. Did anyone learn what did this experience teach this person? Okay. It's all the same thing. It's a continuous cycle. Everything in life is a cycle. So, I'm done. Like, comment, share, follow. Check me out on YouTube. Give me a subscribe because I'm going to be doing the different readings. I'm trying to figure out a good system to kind of get myself on all platforms. So, I'm going to probably try to do readings just over here and then maybe just do readings over there. And I'll probably do snippets over here. I'll figure it out. But anyway, that's it.